Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your daily dose of Heroes of the Storm. My name is Serendeth, and today we are playing the demon hunter herself, Valla. Let's flip into a game.
I stand ready.
As we load into the Cursed Hollow map, we are looking at Valla, Nova, Murky, the Lost Vikings, and ETC for my team. Enemy team, Valla, Raynor, Sylvanas, Sergeant Hammer, and Tyrael. Two very strange team comps. So, I like to show different talent builds and different builds specifically for characters. I don't want to come in here every video and showing the same, multi-shot or auto-attack build. So today, we are doing the Hungering Arrow build. Now, I've only played this a few times, and I'm still trying to get all the talents down, pat. But I have learned that for the first one, it seems like you really want to go with the Hungering Arrow returns damage as health, but I was running into some very significant mana problems the last time I played this. So we're going to take cost-effective materials. Our Q is going to be basically 50% cheaper to cast. My abilities, really quick. Q is called Hungering Arrow. It looks like a skill shot, but it's actually a homing missile type ability. You fire it out, seeks out a target, and then it's going to seek out 2 additional targets after that one's hit. Our W is called Multi-Shot. It's a cone attack that does damage in an area. And our E is Vault. Basically, we flip out of danger. So it looks like I am leaning against a Sergeant Hammer, which is going to be a really easy target to hit with our Hungering Arrow. We're just going to poke that tank full of holes. Some pretty hefty arrows if they're like punching holes in tanks, right? I mean, I guess if you're like hunting demons, you gotta have the best. And actually, we have the most cost-effective materials too. So says our talent. Get out of my lane, Hammer. Let these minions come back up into here. We're gonna hit her with our Q again. See how it sought out the closest target once she got out of range. It's got a pretty hefty cooldown on it, but it does a lot of damage. Just gonna keep poking at her. So this is the Cursed Hollow map. This map's objectives, there are these basically objectives that spawn up. They're like objects you need to click. And once you get 3 of them for your side, you actually curse the enemy's team, making their minions tribute. That's what they're called. I was trying to think of the word. Words are hard sometimes. This talent here, we are going to take Puncturing Arrow. It's going to deal more damage, and it's going to find an extra target. I'm going to come up here, help collect this tribute. So once we have 3 of these, we curse the enemy team. And our curse is going to reduce all their minions' health to 1, and their towers will no longer shoot. So that Sergeant Hammer thought they were going to be sneaky, but they weren't.
Yes, I see.
Plink away at that Tyrael.
Let us move.
You need a healing fountain.
The path needs this.
The Raven Lord demands tribute.
So once the first tribute has spawned, the others will follow quickly behind. I'm actually going to tap the well and make sure that I am at full life when I come down here and help my team get this. Still want to soak lanes. I know the Tyrael's coming around. Yep. That Sylvanas got way out of range there, or way out of position.
Choose a talent.
At this talent tier, we are going to take Vault Refresh's Hungering Arrow. This is going to give us lots of Hungering Arrows. So, there was a lot of death there. These tributes are very important to get. The second one is obviously going to get us one step closer to our to the curse. The enemy did a good job trying to fight us for it. We're doing really well. We actually have a pretty good Vikings player. When we're going for the tributes, they are definitely doing a really great job soaking experience in all the lanes. It's important that we do that. And in fact, we're actually missing someone top. So I'm going to go there. So just because we're going for the Q build doesn't mean we can't use our other abilities to full effect. So make sure you're still using your multi-shot. Auto attacks are going to be a big part of this build because your Hungering Arrow has such a big cooldown. Inform my team that I am on my way. I'm going to be a little late to the party, but I will be there.
A clever blow.
Very nice.
A pity.
Oh, being chased down.
To enjoy myself. You're here.
Wow. Like I said, the amount of death right now is insane. So they're going to get this tribute. That's fine. It will. It would have given us the curse, but we don't want to. We don't want to die too much for it. We've almost got 10. It's going to give us a big advantage for the next curse, as long as we prevent them from getting 10. So don't throw too many more lives away for it. Name of the game right now is to soak, get 10, and win the next one.
Swift and silent.
There are 3 mid right now. I do not want to get killed here. This talent tier, for a heroic, we're going to take Strafe. Rain of Vengeance would do just fine, but Rain of Vengeance, I feel like it requires more effort from the team to coordinate. It was really good of the Lost Vikings to pick up that the Merc camp there. That's going to give us pressure when we get into this next talent, or next tribute. And it just now spawned. So we are both level 10. That means we both have ultimates. So the center one is the one that knocks back. I'm actually going to use my ultimate right here. We're going to do a ton of damage, these guys. Oh, perfect precision strike. That was amazing job from that Nova. The Vikings are going to be able to zone out. Don't mess with the Vikings. Alright, now this is where we want to push and push hard. Take down these walls, because I don't like walls. You can use your Hungering Arrow on the buildings. That is perfectly acceptable. And if we really wanted to, we could vault right now and get another Hungering Arrow, but we're actually going to hold off on that. At this talent tier, we are going to take Giant Killer, and I'm going to run. That's what I'm going to do at this talent tier. I'm just going to run. I can't just let my team in there all by themselves. I'm going to re-engage.
Double kill.
Very good precision shot again.
A clever ploy.
I'm going to wrap around this way.
Killing spree.
I think that we could take this camp. Yeah, this might be a good camp to take right here. So one thing to remember that unlike with auto tech builds, you're not going to have the vampiric assault or insult like I called it in the last video. You won't have that. So you won't have the health regen. So you still need to play safe. And using your E to aggressively get tons and tons of these hungering arrows may seem like a great idea, but you still need to escape. He wants to try and catch me. Oh, you can't.
A clever ploy.
Group back up with my team. Send my hungry arrow out, and we just got another kill.
Any last words?
I don't want to be caught too far out of position. My team is backing out. I am going to do the same. I think it's best if we go mid and contest their push. Yep. Perfect.
You cannot escape my wrath.
I'm going to tap again.
Let us move.
The if you were to take the talent where Hungering Arrow, 50% of the damage it does, it heals you for that amount. If you were to take that, you'd actually have a pretty decent sustain as far as health regen goes, but unfortunately you'd be out of mana for most of your team fights. You won't be able to do like tons and tons of the Hungering Arrows.
Shall we see the gatherings?
I apologize for my cat in the background. He, I'm recording a bit earlier, and right now is his being a jerk time. At this talent tier, you could take Blood for Blood. It would give you the heal that you might need, but we are actually going to take Tumble for the double vault. This is going to give us lots of Hungering Arrows. Lots of Hungering Arrows. And that's the name of the game. Kind of need an ETC to jump in here. There we go. Oh, I just got stunned. Oh, I just got killed. I tried vaulting out of that, but I got silenced by the arrow. They caught us in a sandwich there, and they baited us out. The Rainer was like, hey, come get me, guys, and we totally took the bait. We totally wanted the Jim Rainer cookie. Vikings are coming up. I'm going to be up here in a second. Let my team know I'm coming mid with them. They are currently 5. We are not.
Let us move.
Oh man, I just died for that. That's unfortunate. I went a little aggressive there. Unfortunately, that cost us the tribute.
We'll do better next time. Or,
They're gonna get the tribute.
but we'll never stop trying.
They're gonna probably push into our base, right? Maybe it's smart. Are they really just gonna give that up? I was gonna say. Are they really just gonna give that up? They'll get both these towers down before we have a chance to really push back. No, maybe not. They backed out. The threat of Nova. The threat of Nova. So they have 2 tributes to our 1. The next one is going to be very important. That was a very clean assassination. Push this lane back. Might be smart for us to start getting some of these mercs.
As you wish.
But instead, we are going to, wow, hammer the enemy team. Hammer the enemy's hammer? I think we should totally take this boss. They have 3 down right now. Heck yeah. Once ETC gets over here. Right now, we're going to use our aggressive vaults. Oh, and we just dodged right into the grip. That was silly. That's going to be a boss. They're going to have to deal with that. We have a Valla pushing our base. I'm going to go deal with her. If she comes up this way, she dies. ETC is going to get us the tribute. Very good job. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get this siege camp. I can get it on my own. I'm going to take a bunch of damage for it, but I can still do it.
I depart.
I'm just going to go tap the well now. And then I'm going to join my team back. Join up with my team again. Go back out mid. Looks like that's where a lot of the fighting is going to be happening right now. We just took a lot of camps. Merc camps are going to give us a lot of pressure on the map. There's going to be a huge fight over this one.
Through here.
We need to position ourselves in such a way that we can sort of come in and ambush the enemy. We can see where they're coming. We had the vision on them.
Yes, I see.
Oh, I just got stunned out of that again. Well, we got the curse, but we sacrificed way too much for it.
Your enemies shall fall.
Way too much for it. The Nova, she might get away. She should be able to cloak before then. As long as she doesn't re-engage, she should be alright. So our Murky lost his egg, but he's still alive, which is good. He just needs to place his egg again, and he should be good to go. We have a lot of these Merc camps are pushing in, so they're going to get a lot of work done. With this, we have bottom lanes pushing, mid lanes pushing, top lanes pushing. This is the exact situation we want to be in. We sacrificed a lot for it, but we ended up getting it. I need to stop just going in like I did. That's totally my bad. I shouldn't have sacrificed my life like that. Sometimes just getting the heat in the moment. So, at this talent tier, we have, in my opinion, we have 2 choices. We can go Nexus Frenzy, which is going to give us a lot more damage on our auto attacks. Or we can go Bolt of the Storm, which means we can start using our Vault more effectively for aggressive positioning, or we can use it more for the aggressive hungering arrows. I'm going to go Nexus Frenzy, and I'm going to use my ease. I'm going to use 1 aggressively and 1 to be safe. So I'm going to save 1. Throw my hungering arrow out there. It's going to do a ton of damage to this thing. In order to get this thing down quicker, I'm going to use another one. And I'm just going to back off and let my auto attacks do their job. We just lost our Nova. But the enemy team didn't catch wind of what we were doing. That's going to be another Merc camp that's going to be pushing in.
A clever ploy.
Oh! They saw me. They saw me. They saw me. We don't want to chase him. They know we're here. We need to be careful. Well, that just cost him his life.
As you wish.
Terminate this hero. Later.
You cannot escape my wrath.
I need to back out. I need to be extremely careful that I don't get killed here. And I'm just going to go back.
We should take this mercenary camp.
Our boss got really close to taking that keep down. Getting more Merc camps is going to help us out a lot.
Silent.
Well, it looks like we're going to try and be aggressive here. I'm going to stick with my team. It's always what you want to do. You want to stick with your team.
Gather tribute. I must
So this tribute is very important for us. But
I depart.
looks like we're going to let the Murky go up there and get it himself. They have a lot down right now. They can either D up, or they can stop us getting the tribute. Oh, it looks like we're just going to back out. Never mind. We got the tribute anyway, but... Sticking with the team. Ooh, Nova's getting chased here. She misclicked and accidentally hit the... She just wasted her ultimate. Just got hit by the... Oh. Throw out those hungering arrows. And now he's dead. Oh, I might be dead too. Might be dead too. Ah. I may have had a vault up at the end there. Could have probably vaulted away. Oh well. In the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment. They have 3 down. We're gonna get the boss too. There's nothing they can do about it. They can try and stop it, but they die. So that's gonna be 2 out of 3 tributes for us and a boss, which means that likely this boss is gonna come top lane. It's gonna push down and in, and since they don't have a keep or a tower left, it's gonna go straight down into their core. So they're gonna have to D up against this, which means that the tribute is likely ours. As long as we don't do something like crazy and suddenly get caught out and die, which I don't see happening. Nice job. I am going to probably get the tribute once it's up. So I'm going to come down mid just in case it spawns in the bottom lane.
Who shall gather this one?
There we go. I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to join with my team. We're getting tons of kills. They're going to push into the core. This will likely be a win for us right here, but I'm going to get this tribute anyway. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. And there it is. GG. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this Valla Hungering Arrow build. If you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I will catch you all later. I wonder if she's wearing contacts to get her eyes all orangey like that. It would make it kind of hard to see, I think.